Hello everyone. Namaste everyone. On behalf of Nepalese and Indian community, I would like to welcome you all to Deepawali 2013. Thank you everyone. Thank you for coming. Today, rather than telling what Deepawali is all about, today I'd like to briefly talk how this tradition started at Jacobs University. If I'm not mistaken, I think Deepawali has a long history of being celebrated at Jacobs University. It's been 8 years that we have been celebrating this festival, and the way that it started was in a really small scale, whereby there were around 20 or 30 students. They got together in a single room, like in our normal room, and then they started Deepawali. But as the year went by, as of today, we expect more than 500 people. We are looking forward to welcome you all for our festival. So, as this event has grown, there are some challenges and the people have higher expectations. Having said that, we have tried our level best. All the people in the organizing community, the whole of Indian Nepalese community have tried our level best to put a good show for you all. Once again, there are some couple of people and organizations that I'd like to really thank. Without them, this event would not have been possible at all. I'd like to thank our sponsor, of course, Group College, which is organizing this event, which has been instrumental in organizing this event. We'd also like to thank Campus Life, GSA, and USG. Thank you all. Finally, I would like to thank a lot our college office manager, Florence, if she's around. She's been really instrumental in organizing this event every year. Thank you, Florence. Now, I'd like to invite our college master to lead Dia and formally welcome this event.
Good evening. Dear Jacobs community, dear special guests, faculty, host families, it's delightful to have you here with us tonight to come and celebrate Diwali. My name is Jessica, and along with my husband Marcelo, we are college masters here of Group College, and it's, as Pritam has said, a tradition that we hold close to our heart to sponsor Diwali, and we want to keep you here in Group College as much as we can. Okay? We are delighted to have you here joining the Nepalese and Indian communities on campus in celebrating their beloved Deepawali, and I know it has more than a couple names. It's the festival of lights for us, and we know that it's not just celebrated in Nepal and India, but also in Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Mauritius, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, Suriname, Malaysia, Singapore, and Fiji as well. So it's quite international. And we know this year it took place between November 3rd and 7th, but it came to Jacobs University on November 15th. So here we are. Celebrating Diwali at the heart of Bremen North shows just how international and vibrant our university is. And we hope to continue being part of the community of Bremen North as much as we can as well. Talking about enthusiasm, it's a great deal of enthusiasm what our Nepalese and Indian communities bring, but there are certain individuals, as usual, that make things just work. And one, I would like just to sort of thank these individuals, starting with Pritam, who we have here. Thank you, Pritam. We also would like to thank Ronak, Manesh, Yesa, Samit, and from our Cater College, Chaitali Das, and Ron Souza, who was instrumental in assuring that we will eat a delicious dinner tonight. Thank you for your efforts, and also thank you for reminding us by the end of September that we need to start organizing Diwali. Well, you know that Diwali, the tradition is that it involves the lighting of small clay lamps filled with oil, which signify the triumph of good over evil. In the tradition, these lamps are kept on during the night, and the house is cleaned by those. And it's done in order to make the goddess Lakshmi feel welcome to that house. And we know the goddess Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth or money, simply put. So we know that the lights of Diwali come with the idea of abundance. And this abundance we will experience tonight, not maybe financial abundance, but the abundance of heart. But the prevalence of light over darkness is a symbol not just to the Nepalese and Indian communities. It's an archetypical symbol that goes and cuts across different cultures and religious traditions. So we, for example, Christians have Advent, where they light candles during in that particular time of the year. Judaism has Hanukkah as the festival of lights, and for Muslims, one of the names of Allah is An-Nur, the light. But what does light stands for? In all cultures, light stands for hope, renewal, or intellectual illumination, things that our community stands for as well. So we know that in November we need light. It gets dark, it gets cold, and light warms our hearts. And we hope that this cultural sharing, mutual understanding, and intellectual illumination that we have on our campus will bring light to our students' lives, to our community, neighbors, to our friends here that join us tonight. We thank you for being here. We hope that you enjoyed this beautiful performance, and that we end up with a warm feeling of light in our hearts. So without further ado, Marcelo will then light the candles to initiate the celebration.
Okay, thank you very much, Jessica. Perseverance is very important. Okay, since now everything is working, I think that officially, as Group College Master, and also as Temukung Kraton Kupang, that means representative of the head of the Royal House of Kupang in Indonesia, I declare this festival open. Enjoy.
Announcements before we begin. Following the cultural performances, we have the fireworks in the field outside, and after that we have food in the IRC. And for people who are not able to find a comfortable seats, there's live streaming inside. So you can go on to that as well.
Also, when you are moving to IRC, please make sure that there are some lights on the way. So please take care of those lights. Don't run over those lights. Thank you.